So what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are in the shop with Sam again today. So the Miata's broken again. If you guys haven't watched the last video, you'll see that I broke it again. And we just recently pulled all the parts out. I'll show you the damage later in the next video because we still have to do the pictures or something. Yes, I do have pictures. I might just put pictures up. And if you want to follow those pictures, go to Instagram. Instagram's down below. Find it. Not hard. Yeah. So, but in our midst of getting the transmission out, somebody broke the fucking studs.
Somebody cross-threaded.
No. So we ended up I ended up ordering a new header for the Miata, which is this guy right here. Beautiful stainless steel long tube header. This is an Amazon special because this is a cheap race car.
It's the new eBay.
Yes. It was about 80 bucks. I'll post a link to this in the description if anybody else wants to get one of these for the Miata. We don't really know how well it's going to work. It has mixed reviews, but we're ballsy and we're going to make it work. So
we got hammers.
We do. We have ways to make things fit. But what we're doing today, if you guys can't tell by a random jug chilling over there, is we are going to be heat wrapping this downpipe because we took all of the, what was it, the insulation out?
Yeah.
Dynamat, whatever it was.
Sound deadening stuff.
Which, yeah, we took all the sound deadening out of the...
gross in the first
Yeah.
place.
It looked like asbestos. Like, I was honestly afraid for my life. I might die tomorrow.
No, it was gross and it smelled awful.
It did. It's been
we'll
wet
take it
before. So we pulled it all out, and while I'm driving, I can actually feel the tips of my toes getting hot. And that's mainly because, if you guys don't know, on a Miata, because it was, the 1.6 was originally a front-wheel drive motor, the exhaust is actually on the driver's side, not the passenger side, like most 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder cars are. So the downpipe for the exhaust manifold, this part right here, runs right behind the firewall, or runs right in line with your feet and your pedals on the firewall. So my toes get really hot and the car gets really hot, and that was with a stock cast. This is now stainless and it's gonna get even hotter. So we're gonna wrap it and make it not burn my feet. So that's today's video. So it's gonna be a long one, but Sam's gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of a tutorial on how to do this, and I'm gonna learn with you because I've got no idea what I'm doing. And he's done this at least twice. Yeah, makes him more qualified. This is how Sam. This is not the end all be all. This is our way of doing this, which still works.
However you want it.
But no, we're going to show you his way of doing it. We're going to wrap everything. I think we're going from here to all the way down here.
We're gonna try.
If we can. It's a 15-foot roll. I forget how long that is.
Yeah.
It's supposedly enough to do a 4-cylinder header per the directions, but we don't really trust directions ever. So yeah. We're getting into it. I'll let Sam start explaining more in just a sec, and we'll start and enjoy the time-lapse footage as well because we have 2 cameras now. Yay for extra cameras. All right, Sam. So for all of our concerned people at home, let's go over what we need and what you recommend for this.
Gloves for one thing.
Yeah.
This shit's...
Well, it's not... Correct me if I'm wrong. That's not fiberglass, but it might as well be, right?
Yeah, it feels like it. Like,
yeah, it itches just as bad.
It's really, yeah, to me.
So. Oh, I've also got to mention too, everything we use today, we're going to link in the description for you guys to go buy because I don't want you to have to buy the wrong thing, because this is actually good stuff for you.
If you're on a budget, Amazon.
Yeah, I'll leave a link for everything we've ordered if you want to try to recreate.
You don't have to spend $1 million.
How much was it at the local auto shop?
It's pretty high. Like, and you don't get the damn these.
Yeah, that is true. You don't get the metal zip ties, which people argue about.
They come with like one little set of cheesy gloves, but they work okay, I guess. But if you don't have any other gloves, but like these, I don't know. I like
spend
these.
the 20 bucks on a box.
These are like my favorite thing. I like always buy everything that they have all the time. Yeah, they're usually like sold out all the time. But
okay, but we're getting off track. So what do we actually need to make this work? Minus the header, because you obviously need that.
Scissors. I've always soaked this in water for at least a day or 2. That way it's like more, I guess, pliable. Because like when you first get it, it is stiff. Mm-hmm. Like it is like ridiculous. It's like fucking cardboard. And if you do it stiff, it's not gonna look right, and it's just it'll unravel most of the time. Sometimes it might not, I guess, depending on how you do it. But this works for me because like you have a lot of tight bends and shit like that, and you're gonna have to be going in, squeezing it in, and doing all that. And I usually just do a little bit at a time, and I'll wrap it. So how much I need, cut it sometimes, and then wrap. And there's like a little pattern. You just gotta play with it and just kind of look at it. You know, If you hadn't done it ever before, probably wouldn't hurt to buy 2 kits because you might screw it up and you're like, oh crap, I cut it wrong or something like that. So
and doesn't hurt to have extra.
Yeah,
too,
and they're cheap enough you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, you can buy 2 of these for like the one price of like, you know, you can at like a local parts store or something like that, and you don't get the sweet little deals.
Also, other cool fact that I didn't know this until after I'd ordered that roll, but these come in really awesome colors.
Yeah.
And he's really lucky I didn't see them because I would have done like purple just to piss him off.
Yeah.
Because he's already been out of shape about my purple drift stick.
Yeah. He likes the drift stick. But this looks cool. It's a titanium color. And whenever it dries, it's going to look kind of cool. So, and they, you know, I normally like get the black ones and just wrap them in black. That's just me. I like that. I like how it looks. But this works. It'll look race car-y and everything.
Okay. What else? What else do we need? Is that everything?
That's pretty much it. Well, and probably some pliers and like a deal to hold this, and then because they're like zip ties, but they're pretty good and they hold really well if you do them just right. And you just get them in there and you kind of have something that presses against this, and as you're pulling it on there, and it will tighten up really good, and then you loop it back into it and run it through the dill.
So it's like a weird zip tie.
Yeah, you loop it once this way, and then you loop it again and go that way, and it's supposed to lock it, and they should never undo.
Unless you hit something.
Yeah, unless you have a low car and it scrapes them off, like on my car.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much everything.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
that's pretty much it. And just take your time. Just look at it. Just don't rush it.
Yeah, I mean, this is honestly, what, like a 2-hour job, even on a header like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did my Cooks headers, and I think it took me about like a couple hours on each header. Everything, just taking my time and just being patient with it.
All right, well,
that's about it.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here, guys. All right, Tim. So we got the first wrap done. We ended up changing it up, so you want to stand it up for me there so I'm not fucking with your stuff. So the only downside to these headers, and this is why you got to get creative with doing exhaust, is that these 2 pipes right here, like right in here, they pretty much touch. Like they're not welded, but they might as well be. They're like on top of each other. So sometimes you gotta get creative. You got 2, and it just wraps back into 1, which looks real nice, and then we're just gonna go from there down.
Versus just wrapping both of it, because then if you wrap it, you're gonna have like
a lot of space in there for heat transfer, and
I don't know what it would do, but it might not be well. But
I mean,
but this looks clean.
Yeah, and I mean, people are probably gonna argue, well, you know, these 2 are touching, so what's the point of that? Yeah. These 2 are gonna heat transfer no matter what, unless I were to unweld this piece of shit. And then rewrap it, and then figure out how I'm gonna weld it without melting this.
Not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's just too much. So, yeah, this will work. It looks good, looks clean. It actually looks better on camera than it does in person. Cool.
Yep.
Sweet. It's like the car.
Oh yeah, that's all that matters.
So we're gonna keep going. But so, what's your plan of attack on this one? Because I know that one kind of changed up as
about the same idea. Which is, this was a 6 foot, and this is 10 foot. And 6 foot only got us this far. And even though these look like they're longer or whatever, but they're pretty much going to be the same length because it's supposed to be equal length.
I thought
4:2 to 1.
I thought this was unequal length. They didn't actually mention anything in the post.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, it might be a little bit.
I mean, if it's equal length, I'm happy.
Yeah,
that's even more
loosely based, I guess. But
close enough.
We're gonna try 10 foot. If we can get at least down to here, that'd be fine. If not, we still got. You know, we've only wasted 16 foot, and we still got like probably another 30 foot because we got a 50 foot deal. I'm not really good at math, so it's all good. But
numbers.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna fold this.
So this is a trick he was showing me before they filmed.
It just because these tend to unravel. Yeah. If you fold it, and
not to mention it looks super clean. So I don't know if you've ever seen them. I've seen them.
I usually angle it and have these like facing the flange, I guess. And to me, this seems better, but I could be wrong.
Hey man, we're going for clean and effective. That's what we're shooting for.
I'm just going for how I always learned how to do it. So I taught myself, so
That's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
We're teaching the public.
Yeah, and if somebody else thinks it's might be a good idea, they can do it too. That's cool. But if not, no big deal.
Hey, we're gonna let it go. So he's gonna start rapping. I'm gonna keep helping him out because this is gonna take a minute. So take the camera down. But yeah, good talk.
Yes.
Dude, it's actually looking really good right now. So I will say this to everybody who's probably looking like some of this looks really loose. This has wax in it.
Yeah, once it dries out, it's gonna be hard as a rock.
Well, yeah, because so the wax in it, it is gonna smoke the first time we start this car up with this header on it. They always do when you put heat wrap on them. So don't freak out if you ever do this and things start smoking.
It will be miserable.
Yeah, it'll be bad for about 5 minutes.
Unless your car is just really fucking oily and.
Yeah, then like if it doesn't stop after 5 minutes and there's something else wrong, but
check for leaks before you do this.
Yes. Or after you do this.
Or well, if you
check for leaks. The more of the story, check for leaks.
Yeah, before you do this and be like, oh, well, if you already know it already smokes either way, it has bad blow by. Well, I guess that's it then. Who cares?
Yeah. You have a turbo problem, in which case you really don't have a big problem.
We don't have turbo problems.
I know. So I'm saying blow by usually never mind. We're not going to get into that argument.
Yeah.
But it's looking good. I mean, it's looking like a proper header.
It's finally gonna be a race car.
It's like the little engine that could, except for ours couldn't. It still can't.
It's gonna be like that little car on Cars 3. It's like, oh, I'm actually a NASCAR now. I don't know.
How I feel about that.
You don't know how? Oh, I plan on putting 95 on the side of your car. Good job. Good chica.
Alright, so now we're going to go through the plan on this one because of how this is laid out. We're going to do 2 all the way down.
Yeah.
And then this one, same thing. It's going to start here and it's going to go. This is going to be a single pipe all the way down, but this is going to wrap from 2 to 1.
I'm probably going to get another 10 foot. That way I can wrap this and go back to this and then see how far I can go and then whatever we have left. We don't make it all the way. That doesn't matter as long as we got the main part because we're going to do.
Alright guys, so I switched over to my other camera. It's been a little while since you guys saw those clips from earlier. It's been a couple of race events. As you can tell, there's some parts missing from the car now that I kind of smashed up. You guys will see more videos about that. But I want to finish the exhaust vlog with my thoughts a couple of weeks later. It's been more than a couple of weeks. So I'm turning some lights here so you can see. But I wanted to give you guys like my opinions of the wrap. As you can see though, it has been installed. It is functioning, so I turn the flash on. I don't know if you guys can really see that, it's kind of dark in here, but it is installed, it is holding up. It does get a little beat up. I mean, that's just gonna happen from, you know, coming on and off the trailer, hitting stuff on track. But it is really holding up pretty well for what it is. No complaints. Immediate difference in the heat in the firewall that I was noticing before. So yeah, it's all looking good. So thank you guys for watching. I know this video is probably not the most entertaining, but I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of actual build vloggy stuff because we haven't done a lot on this channel. So yay for that. Oh man, I gotta stretch a little bit. I'm still sore. Alright folks, well thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, enjoy life. Time to go first.